Baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage of this great Minnesota tradition is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. Xfinity, a better way to watch. Think Bank, meet your money. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Get tickets for Town Ball Night at Target Field on September.
Hey, pleasant good evening to you and welcome to Memorial Park in Dundas. We have a Class C second round game for you this evening, and then a full slate of baseball here from Memorial Park all weekend long. Jeff Pappas with you with a call tonight as the Watkins Clippers, a record of 18-7. You see them lined up there on the third baseline. All their players and some of their children all lined up. They take on the Red Wing Aces with a record of 18 wins and 17 losses. Watkins had to win a game to get here. They defeated Piers 6-5, scoring 3 runs in the 8th inning of their game last Sunday to get to this spot. And they take on again a Red Wing team 18-17. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. We'll begin with the Watkins Clippers leading off and playing short, Nolan Geislinger. Batting second and doing the catching, Link Haugen. Batting third and playing center field, Kevin Kramer. Batting fourth and playing right field, Dan Berg. Batting fifth and playing first base, Brendan Ashton. Batting sixth and playing second base, Carter Block. Batting seventh and playing third base, Carson Geislinger. Batting eighth and doing the pitching, Justin Thompson. Batting ninth and playing left field, Landon Neiman. For Red Wing in the white, you see them being introduced on the first base line. Leading off and playing center field is Brody Smith. Batting second and playing left field, Mitch Matler. Batting third and playing third base, Marcus Walm. Batting fourth and doing the catching, Dixon Irwin. Batting fifth and playing second base, Adam Tegessen. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, Zach Harding. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Teddy Tower. Batting eighth and playing first base, Josh Tegessen. Batting ninth and playing right field, Trey Moore. And starting on the mound for Red Wing tonight is Aaron Johnson. He's worked 24 innings this summer, 3-0 with a 3.35 earned run average, 24 strikeouts, only 3 walks in that time frame. You look at the Aces being introduced here. This is one of 3 games tonight on the schedule. All 3 of the host sites are hosting games tonight in Meesville. The Mud Hens play on their home field tonight. They take on the Anoka Bucks at 7:30. And in Faribault tonight, it is the Urbank Bombers taking on the St. Patrick Irish. All those games are set to start at 7:30. And, of course, all of those games we have for you here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. The teams are introduced. We'll have our national anthem shortly. Here we go. Time for the national anthem. right, the national anthem, and you notice as we pan towards the right field corner, that is the sun field here until sunset. So when the ball is off towards right field for the first few innings, you may see a little glare on your screen. It's just Mother Nature intervening. Lovely night here in Dundas tonight, 73 degrees. It was cloudy when we got here, but since then the clouds have blown through. When there is wind, it is blowing very gently in from center field as Red Wing takes the field here defensively. Lovely ballpark here in Dundas. We talked about it last week, but for those of you that are just joining us, we will restate it. 335 down the left field line here, 365 to straightaway center, 325 to the corner and right field, 370 up the left center field alley, and 353 to the right field alley, and probably about maybe 20 yards beyond the right field fence is the Cannon River that splits Dundas into two parts. As we look at the left-hander Aaron Johnson getting warmed up. As we mentioned, Johnson in the season 3-0. Earned run average is 3.35. Hasn't pitched a whole lot this season, but despite his youth, he's in a situation where he's had Tommy John surgery twice. And still comes back for more and still gets people out, and that's the important thing. And we are ready to go as Nolan Geislinger stands in for Watkins. A left-handed batter, and we are ready to get started here on Neighborhood Sports Network. Glad to have you along here all the way through this tournament, of course. Left-hander against left-hander. Here's the first pitch of the ball game and hit him. Well, we're underway at 7:29, and the first pitch puts Geislinger on base. Here's Link Haugen, the catcher, who's 0 for 3 in the game against Piers last week. Geislinger was 2 for 4. So a free base here certainly as Nolan Geislinger is aboard, having been hit by the first pitch of the ball game. Ready to go again. Second pitch, there's a bunt down the third baseline. Walm charging, scooping, throwing on the run, and he gets him. 5-3 on a sacrifice. Nolan Geislinger to second base, and it'll bring up Kevin Kramer. First out recorded there, and a nice running play by the third baseman. For Red Wing, Marcus Walm. And now here's Kevin Kramer, as I mentioned, 1 for 5 against Piers. They trailed that game 5-3 in the 8th inning. And then came back with 3 runs in the bottom of that frame and held on in the 9th to get the win. Now they have a runner in scoring position and 1 out here in the opening inning. Johnson sets and works, swung on and fouled straight back for strike 1. Dan Berg, the right fielder, waiting on deck now for the Watkins Clippers. 18 wins, 7 losses on the season. Very slightly closed stance. They got him played a couple of steps over towards left center field in the outfield. Here's the pitch, low and in, and it is a ball and a strike. Walm, Harding, Adam Tygeson, Josh Tygeson left to right on the defense for Red Wing. Matter, Smith, and Moore left to right in the outfield. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and hit high in the air behind first, heading down the line. Moore is over for it, crossing into foul ground. He makes the catch. Runner tags, and here's a throw to third base, and it's going to be up the line. So Kramer flies out to right field for the second out. Nolan Geislinger takes third, and that'll bring up Berg. 1 for 4 against Piers in his first game. Urbank and the St. Patrick Irish getting ready to start as well. Should be just underway now. Of course, Meesville, as I mentioned, playing on its home field tonight as they take on Anoka. Runner at third base, 2 down here in the top half of the first inning. Johnson ready, and here he comes. Slow curve is over for strike 1. Brendan Ashton, the first baseman, now moving on deck. Now he'll work from the set. And the 0-1. Fastball is up. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's being played straight away. Berg is. First and third baseman just a step or two over towards the lines. Here's a 1-1 delivery. Swung on, and that's fouled off the catcher's mask and straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Johnson comes set. 1-2. Swung on and grounded to short. Harding up with it. Throws across in time to retire Berg, and the sides of the leadoff hit batsman. Causes no damage. No hits and 1 left. 1/2 inning, Watkins nothing, and Red Wing coming to bat here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
We are back in Dundas. That is Justin Thompson, the right-hander, warming up for Red Wing. He started the game against Piers last week when 5 innings allowed all 5 of the runs, all earned 8 hits, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. And he will face a Red Wing team that's got some impressive batting averages. And they play 35 games, so it's not as though it's a small sample size. Leading off, Brody Smith hitting .345 on the summer. No home runs and 15 runs batted in. And the Burbank St. Patrick's game is up on the TV here to our left, so we can watch more than one game at a time. First pitch and away. Fastball catches the corner for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Smith. A second pitch breaking ball low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike, and there's a breaking ball on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the right-hander ready. And there's a ground ball towards first base. Sunday hop there for Ashton, who will step on the bag himself. 3 unassisted. Oh, goodness. And coming together there at first base, and Brody Smith is retired. 3 unassisted. And here is Mitch Matter, the left fielder, .359, no home runs. 7 runs batted in this season. First pitch over for strike 1. Marcus Walm, the third baseman, is moving to the on-deck circle. Got him played straight away. Slightly crowding the plate, and there's a pitch swung on, and that's tapped foul at the plate. No balls and 2 strikes. And now the 0-2 off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thompson ready, and here he comes. 1-2. That's just a little bit outside and low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count evens up to the number 2 man for Red Wing. Right-hander ready, and here he comes. 2-2. Swung on, and that's hit on 1 hop to short. Nolan Geislinger. Oh, and throws him out. 2 up and 2 down for Red Wing here in the first inning, and here's Marcus Walm, 407 this summer. 4 home runs, 20 runs batted in. Now the first pitch, and as a breaking ball, it's low. 1 ball and no strikes. Dixon Irwin on deck if number 3 man, Walm, is able to reach. There's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him, and it's a ball and a strike. Six home runs in the lineup tonight for Red Wing, 4 of them coming from this gentleman, Marcus Walm, and there's a 1-1. It's off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Now ready. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Walm. And Thompson looking to get his team off the field quickly here. Now he'll work out of the set position. Here's his 2-2 delivery, swung on, and a little looper in his short right center, down for a base hit. Marcus Walm with the first hit of the game. And he's a 2-out base runner for Dixon Irwin, the catcher. 314 on the season. No home runs, 22 driven in. So we'll watch Walm at first base. He's got a modest lead. Thompson works. And there's a strike called. Fastball over at the knees. Adam Tegeson is on deck for Red Wing. Thompson looks over his shoulder at the runner. Edges a little bit farther off the bag, and here's a pitch, grounded right back to him. Thompson will run the ball over towards first base and underhand the ball to Ashton. That retires Irwin on the side here in the bottom half of the first inning. They get a hit and leave one. We played 1 inning, no score. We off to the second here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Top half of the second inning here from Dundas. It's no score, and here's Brendan Ashton to lead off the second inning. 0 for 4 against Piers last week, and he takes a big breaking ball over for a strike. Nothing in one. Carter Block and Carson Geislinger are on deck. There's 0-2 now. So Johnson quickly ahead here in the count. 2 strikes. Wide open stance for the batter, Ashton. There's the 0-2 delivery, swung on and fouled away on the first base side. Count rides, no balls and 2 strikes. And here's the pitch, 0-2, swung on and tapped foul at the plate. And the count rides, no balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2 delivery. Swung on, and that is lifted on the first base side. Josh Tegeson over for a look. The catcher, Irwin, and neither of them will have a play. And the count remains. No balls, 2 strikes. We'll play the top half of the second inning here on a very nice August evening. Aaron Worm is in for all 4 games on this site tomorrow. He gets the duty I got last weekend. He gets to call the quadruple header. Class C baseball. I'll be here for 3 on Sunday. Here's the 0-2 delivery, and there is a fastball. It's a little bit high. Good take there by Ashton. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Called 7 games last weekend. That was an awful lot of baseball. Now the 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. Swung on and grounded hard to third. He gets past Walm and into left field. Kind of a tough hop there. Be an interesting official scoring decision, but Ashton is aboard for Watkins here in the second inning. And they're going to charge an error.
Second base number 13, Carter Block.
Ball was hit just an arm's length away from him, so you could make that case, but that was a bad hop, and we have seen a couple of those here. They happen in this game. Carter Block, the second baseman, 2 hits against Piers in the last game. And again, the leadoff is aboard here for Watkins. There's a fastball up from Johnson. 1 ball and no strikes. Carson Geislinger moves to the on-deck circle. Or to the on-deck spot. There are no circles here, so just picture a circle there in your mind. 1-0. Splits the plate with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the left-hander looks in for the sign, has one he likes now. Looks over at first base, and there's a breaking ball that's low and in. 2 balls and a strike, excuse me. Ashton, not much of a lead at first base. Burbank and St. Patrick just getting underway, and that game in Faribault, no score. This is set, and a 2-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the glove. 2 balls and 2 strikes. At least that's my best guess. That gentleman that you just saw at the bottom of your screen walked right past the plate right when the ball came in. So I'm just kind of guessing, but hopefully that will not happen again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and lifted. Foul on the first base side. Josh Tegeson going back for it over the right fielder Moore, and he will run out of room as well. So holds up at 2-2. Lights are on here. Sun is behind the trees, so just be a nice night to watch baseball here. Two-two delivery. Swung on and hit on a line to left field. Coming on, and making the catch is Matter in left field, and Block is retired on a line out to left. Hit it hard, but outfielder was able to come in and make the catch. Mitch Matter. 1 down, and here is Carson Geislinger. 1 for 4 against Piers in that last playoff game. Now the first pitch. Swung on and foul tipped into the glove for strike 1. Justin Thompson, pitcher / designated hitter. Waits on deck. Now Ashton takes his lead from first base again. Fairly modest. Here's the pitch. Fastball just off the plate on the outside edge. 1 ball and 1 strike. Didn't have much of a lead to start with, and having a left-hander on the mound might make him think twice. There's a breaking ball swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Johnson comes set. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. His first strikeout. Carson Geislinger goes down, and that is 2 down here in the second inning. Here's Justin Thompson, 0 for 2 last week. Pitcher, and will also be the designated hitter if he leaves the mound. So his bat will stay in the entire game. He's seen with an open stance there, and here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back for strike 1. Landon Neiman waits on deck. Now the pitch. That is just off the corner. Evens the count at 1-1. 11 pitches in the first inning for Aaron Johnson, 6 strikes. Having to work a little bit harder here in the second inning. He's gone deep into the count on the first 2. On the 1-1. Swung on and hit on one hop to second base. Speared by Adam Tegeson. Picks it up from his knees and throws him out. Nice play. And Justin Thompson is retired on a ground out. Nice play by Adam Tegeson to end the inning. 1 error and 1 left. We played an inning and a half with no score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Bottom 2 here in Dundas. Jeff Pappas with you with a call as Red Wing comes to bat for the second time. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Adam Tegeson, Zach Harding, and Teddy Tower due to bat here against Justin Thompson. And as the late Vin Scully used to say, Adam Tegeson will lead off naturally. It's the old adage in baseball that the player who makes a great defensive play is often the one that leads off the next inning, and that's the case here. So
We have the bottom of the second inning for the Red Wings. The second base, number 7, Adam Tegeson.
Tegeson, 250, no home runs, and 11 runs batted in. Thompson out of the set works, and there's a fastball away. 1 ball and no strikes. Carson Geislinger, at third base, is right on the edge of the grass. In case of a bunt, and there's a breaking ball low. 2 balls and no strikes. Let's see if Justin Thompson mixes things up here as he's behind in the count. Tegeson moves a little bit closer to the plate. 2-0 coming, swung on and grounded to second base. Taken on the first hop by Block. Goes over to first base, and Tegeson is retired for the first out. 4-3 here in the second inning. And here's Zach Harding, the shortstop, 273 this season. No home runs, 28 driven in. Anoka and Miesville scoreless in the bottom of the second inning. Here's a first pitch swing and a 2-hopper to second base this time. Block with the same result, though. Throws out Harding for the second out, and here is Teddy Tower, designated hitter, 242 with a home run and 17 driven in.
24, Teddy Tower.
Thompson, 16 pitches, 11 strikes in the first inning, and he starts there with a hook that's over, 0-1. Josh Tegeson on deck if Tower can keep things going here in the second. Oh, 1. Swung on and wrapped foul wide of first base, strike 2. Now a slow roller to third base. Tough play there for Carson Geislinger, but it's a foul ball. No, excuse me, it was not. It's an infield single. It took a minute. Let the official come out to... He was calling time after the play, not because it was a foul ball. It's an infield single for Tower. And here's Josh Tegeson, 250. The home runs, 8 driven in. Starts him with a fastball and splits the plate for strike one. Trey Moore, the right fielder, is on deck. Short lead at first base for Tower. 0-1. That's a little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Waggle of the bat there from Tegeson. Pitcher sets and works, and there's a ground ball to the right side. And again, Block will pick it up on to first base. All 3 outs recorded 4-3 here in the third inning. 1 hit and 1 left. 2 in the books. And we have no score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Top half of the third inning here from Memorial Park in Dundas. 9-1-2 due up for the Watkins Clippers in the third inning against Aaron Johnson, who struck out 1 and walked none. Lead off with the left fielder Landon Neiman, who was 2 for 4 in the last game. That 6-5 win over Piers. Meesville leading Anoka 2-0 now in the top of the third inning at Meesville. Now Johnson starts him with a fastball that splits the plate for strike 1. Order flips for the first time here. Very slightly open stance at the plate for Neiman. Strike called on the outside corner. And it's 2 strikes to count now. He's ready, and here he comes. He was off for his walk, which ordinarily is followed by the catcher throwing the ball around the horn, but the pitch was called ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and that sails away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 31 pitches, 21 strikes through 2 innings for Aaron Johnson. And the 2-2 delivery. That is strike 3 called on the inside corner, and Neiman is a strikeout victim. Second strikeout for Johnson. It flips the order, and here's Nolan Geislinger, who saw 1 pitch in his first trip to the plate and hit him in the arm. So not really able to judge the starting pitcher too well, as when you're ducking away, it's difficult to find out what he's got on the ball. Here's the first pitch, squares the bunt and taps it foul down the third baseline, strike 1. Link Haugen is next. And Johnson winds, and here comes the 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball, I guess it was low, as it's a ball and a strike. Pitch had plenty of plate, that's for sure. Now the 1-ball, 1-strike pitch. Swung on, and that is hit towards the hole. Picked up there by Harding. Long throw across, and he does get him by about half a step. That was a nice toss. And fairly deep short. Harding going to his right, and he makes the play. Came up throwing, 2 up and 2 down here in the third. And here is Lake Haugen. Sacrificed his first time up. Does not have an official plate appearance. And there's the world's smallest bat boy out there. That is, I would say it's a bat as big as your head, but it's a bat that's as big as his whole body, I think. First pitch. Fastball is low, 1 ball and no strikes. But then that's the fun of Class C and the fun of the small towns is you see that. You don't see it, certainly in the professional ranks, anything like it. Here's a 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball low and in, 2 balls and no strikes. But it's part of the fun. If you saw our Town Ball Minnesota streams this summer, you saw things like that everywhere. It's just, it's an amazing group of people that play amateur baseball in this state. 2 balls, no strikes now. And that gets away back to the screen. 3 balls and no strikes. That is the first 3-ball count of the contest for Aaron Johnson. Here comes the 3-0. Fastball is over. 3-1 as Haugen. Universal take sign on 3-0. Now ready as Johnson winds up, and here's his 3-1, and that's outside. He walked him. First walk. And a 2-out base runner here for Watkins, and here's Kramer, who flew to right his first time up.
Center fielder number 3, Kevin Kramer.
A foul ball to right field that was caught by Moore. But now Haugen is on board for the first time. He's got a half-decent lead there at first base. Johnson looking right at him, and here's the pitch. Swung on, and it's grounded towards the middle. Second hop there taken by Harding. Over to Adam Tegas, and that forces Haugen and retires the side. In the third inning, 1 walk and 1 left. And we played 2.5 innings. No score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
Bottom half of inning number 3. Red Wing coming to bat with 9-1-2 due up against Justin Thompson. Congratulate St. Louis Park, the winner of the Class A event. They defeated Baseball 365 last night to win it all. Congratulations to them. Trey Moore, Brody Smith, and Mitch Matter are due up here in the second inning. Trey Moore, 269, 1 home run and 6 driven in. On base percentage is over 400, though. He is willing to take a walk. And the top of the order is on deck. And again, Carson Geislinger is on the edge of the grass at third base. Here's the pitch. There's strike called. 0-1. 27 pitches through 2 innings for Thompson, 18 strikes. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and that's lined into right field, but it is right. Oh, it sailed on Berg, the right fielder, and he had to reach up over his shoulder and make a catch that was much more difficult than I think he had planned on. Boy, that's a nice play there, but the ball sailed on Berg, and he was lucky it didn't go over his head for extra bases. And here's Brody Smith, who grounded out to first base his first time up. The pitch. 1 ball and no strikes. Being told now that instead of a single for Tower, it was being scored as an error. So it's error 5. Now the count 2 balls and no strikes. So that means each team has committed an error here in the first 2.5 innings of play. Thompson ready, and here's his pitch. Fastball up on the hands. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. Matter is due next. Here's a set, the 3-0 delivery, and that is a 4-pitch walk to Brody Smith. First walk issued by Thompson, who does not have a strikeout. So here's Matter, grounded out to short his first time out, 0 for 1. Neither team has been retired in order as of yet. Decent lead at first base there for Smith. Runner goes. Here's the first pitch. It was low, and the throw to second base. Bounces, and he's in safely with a stolen base. So Brody Smith moves up 90 feet. Actually, the pitch was called a strike to Matter. 0-1. So now a runner in scoring position for Red Wing. The first one of those that they've had here. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Took something off there. 0 balls and 2 strikes to Matter. Marcus Walm waits his turn. Oh-2 delivery coming. Just off the plate, and a nice take there by Matter. 1 ball and 2 strikes. As the sun crawls under the western horizon, we're going to get a very nice blue sunset here in Dundas this evening. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the pitch. That is low and away, and that evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The number 2 man in the order. Leesville continues to lead Anoka 2-0 in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. 2-2 delivery coming. And that's fouled at the plate. Got just enough to stay alive there. Count rides. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Matter is being played more to pull than he was the first time he was up. Just a couple steps, though. Now the pitch. Swung on, and that's fouled back into the netting, and the battle continues here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 6 pitches to Matter in this appearance. Two delivery coming. Oh, boy. That was a close pitch on the outer part of the plate. Called a ball, so it's 3-2. The string out now on Mitch Matter. And the 3-2 delivery. That is ball 4. No, he rung him up. Well, late signal, but Matter is called out on strikes. First strikeout for Thompson, and it was a late call. He was already down the first baseline was Matter, but he had to do the 90-degree turn and head back to the dugout. 2 outs, runner at second base, and a pitch to Walm. That gets away, and the runner's heading towards third base, and there'll be no throw. It'll be a wild pitch. And Smith moves up to third base. 1 ball and no strikes to Walm. Single to right his first time up. 20 runs batted in, ties him for second on this team. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and a pitch in the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike. So now Thompson trying to get his team off the field. The game's still scoreless as we play through the bottom of the third. Thompson sets. 1-1. Swung on and looped into right center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. And the first run of the game comes across. Red Wing draws first blood. They lead at 1-0 on an RBI single by Marcus Walm. RBI number 21 for Walm on the season. And here's Dixon Irwin, who grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. And that is hit number 2 for Red Wing in this game, and they have the early lead. Here's a pitch. Breaking pitch low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Adam Tegeson is on deck. St. Patrick has drawn first blood in the third inning against Urbank. And the pitch swung on and grounded up the middle. Backhanded stop. Oh, a lovely play there. And Thompson throws him out. He goes behind his back to snag the grounder heading up the middle. And he retires Dixon Irwin on the side. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1. We have played 3. Red Wing leads at 1-0 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
We go to the 4th, 1/3 of the way home here from Dundas. Jeff Pappas with you with the call. Red Wing, a run, 2 hits, 1 error. Watkins, no runs, no hits, and 1 error. As Aaron Johnson, who struck out 2 and walked 1, will face the middle third of the order. 4, 5, 6. Dan Berg, Brendan Ashton, and Carter Block go up here in the top of the 4th inning. And again, everything starts tomorrow at 11 o'clock here in Dundas. 4 games. Aaron Worm will be on for the call there, and then I'll come back on Sunday for the 3 games that are scheduled here. 11:30 first pitch on Sunday. And here's Dan Berg. Grounded to short his first time up. 0 for 1. And the pitch. Fastball a little bit high, 1 ball and no strikes. 45 pitches, 28 strikes through 3 innings for Johnson. And 2 strikeouts and a walk. He looks in and here comes a pitch, and that is on the inside corner for a strike to Berg. 1 ball and 1 strike. Got him played straight away. And the pitch. Breaking ball is grounded to first base. First hop there. And actually, no, it was taken off the shoe tops by Josh Tegeson. It's a line out. Berg is retired for the first out. Here's Ashton. Reached on an error in the first inning. A wicked hop on Walm. I'll try to get on board here. And again, neither team been retired in order in this game, and they won't be here either as a long drive is hit to left field way back, and it is, caught but dropped against the fence. as Matter, a long run, got a glove on it, but couldn't hold it as he crashed into the fence. It's a one-out double for Ashton. And Watkins has a base runner. Hit that just shy of the 370 sign. It was a long run for Matter, who made a great play to get to the ball in the first place, and then couldn't hold it when he finally was able to get leather on it. So runner at second base, one out, and here's Block. Line to left his first time up. Johnson works, and the ball is fouled away on the first base side out of play for strike one. Carson Geislinger is next. First hit for Watkins, and it was not a cheap one, I'll tell you that. Ashton with a long drive, just about got it out of here. And here's the 0-1. Curveball, swung on and missed, 0-2. Maysville has tacked on a run in the third inning against Anoka. They lead that game 3-0 going to the fourth now. In Maysville, here's the 0-2 delivery here. Swung on, and that's lifted foul, not a play on the first base side. Stays no balls, 2 strikes. Now Johnson looks in. Runner at second base. The signs are probably a little more involved. Here's the 0-2 delivery. That is strike 3 looking, and Block knew it. Second out. Third strikeout for Johnson, and here's Geislinger. Block was looking for the local, and he got the express. Took a fastball right down the middle, and you saw him spin away from the plate. And here is Carson Geislinger, struck out swinging his first time up, and now the runner at second base and 2 out, and he swings and he fouls it back into the netting for strike 1. Justin Thompson would be next. Now Johnson sets, 0-1. Low and away with a breaking ball. Trying to get him to go fishing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now he comes set. And here's 1-1. Breaking ball is grounded to second base. Adam Tegeson again from his knees throws to first, and Josh Tegeson digs it out. And that is it for Watkins here in the 4th inning. They get a double with 1 out and leave the runner stranded. They've left a runner on base in each inning. We played 3.5, and it's 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Such news! It's everything I ever wanted.
We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning here at Dundas. Sun just about set now. Lights are on, and just to settle in for a nice evening here as we go through the 5, 6, 7 part of the Red Wing order. Adam Tegeson, Zach Harding, and Teddy Tower all due up here in the bottom half of the frame. First pitch coming, and it's fastball low and away. Tegeson grounded to second base his first time up, 0-for-1. Now sets, and here he comes. Floats a breaking ball up there that hung high. 2 balls and no strikes. fourth inning. In Faribault, St. Patrick leads Burbank 1-0. There's a 2-0, and that's over for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Meesville continues to lead Anoka 3-0. Play on the bottom of the fourth at Meesville. The Mud Hens off to a good start. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball is hit foul down the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Utigason. Now he comes set, and here he comes 2-2. Swung on, a little tapper towards the right side. Block. Will pick it up and throw on to first base in time to Ashton to retire Adam Tegeson 4-3 for the second time on the night. 1 gone here in the fourth. And here's Zach Harding. Grounded to second base. His first time up as part of that trifecta in the second inning. Block already with 4 assists at second base. Defensively, here's a pitch swung on, and that's line towards the gap in left center. That's down for a base hit. Over quickly is Neiman to make the play. And Zach Harding has the third hit for Red Wing, and the base hit to left field. Here's Tower. Reached on an error his first time up, 0 for 1 officially. Walm has 2 hits, and Harding just picked up the third for the Aces. There's the pitch. Swung on, and it's tapped towards the mound. Maybe you play at second. Thompson goes there for 1 on to first, and that's all they get. Tower went right back to the mound, but it was too slowly hit to turn 2. Harding has forced 1-6 for the second out, and here is Josh Tegeson. Look back over the shoulder there by Justin Thompson at first base, and here's the pitch. Shows bunt, takes strike 1, which with 2 outs would be somewhat surprising. It'd be bunting for a hit, obviously, with 2 outs. Rather than trying to move a runner now. Thompson comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted high in the air behind short. Kramer over. And the left fielder, Neiman, calls him off and makes the catch. So Josh Tegeson is retired on a fly to left field. And Red Wing gets a hit and leaves 1. We have played 4 innings. It is 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
Off to the top of the 5th inning. And the Watkins Clippers come to the plate with 8-9-1. Due up against Aaron Johnson, Justin Thompson, Landon Neiman, and Nolan Geislinger are the scheduled batters. Nip and tuck game here, 1-0 as we go to top half inning number 5. Thompson bounced out to second base his first time. First pitch, fastball is up, 1 ball and no strikes. Now ready, and here comes the 1-0. Slow curve is beaten into the dirt, and it's going to roll foul down the third baseline. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thompson statistically with a better line than he had against Piers in a game last week where he gave up 5 earned runs in 5 innings, along with 8 hits. kept a pretty tidy scorebook here. He hit Geislinger to start the game, but since then has settled down well. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, threw a fastball past him. And that makes it 1-2. He's ready, and here comes the pitch. Inside corner, called 3rd strike, and Thompson is a strikeout victim. 4th strikeout for Aaron Johnson, and here's Neiman, the left fielder. He was caught looking his first time up. Of the 4 strikeouts Johnson has, to his credit, only 1 was a swinging 3rd strike. Here's the first pitch going on, and that's line fouled on the first base side. That'll get out of play. Strike 1. Settling into a very nice, cool evening. A little breeze here. It's very nice. Of course, that matters not at all to either of these teams. And here's the 0-1 pitch swung on, and that's fouled away on the first base side. Neiman down 2 strikes now. Thompson ready. Here comes his pitch. Fastball away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chance to waste a pitch there. Now he's ready. Here's the windup and the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and there's your second swinging strikeout of the night. 5th strikeout for Johnson. 2nd straight, and it flips the order. And here's Geislinger, is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and grounded into short his last time up. Now ready, here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that is off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Link Haugen would be next. Here's Johnson, 1-0. On the corner with a fastball, 1-1. Pitcher's working quickly, throwing strikes. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There is a breaking ball. It's a little bit low, 2-1. Johnson's pitch count at 56 coming into the 5th inning. Now the 2-1. There's a bender on the inside corner, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hey, the Twins are winning. They're leading San Francisco 8-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gary Sanchez, Carlos Correa have hit home runs for the Twins tonight. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Oh, he wanted that call. Didn't get it. And the string is out now on Geislinger. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now time called at the plate as Geislinger was not comfortable. Now he will take a few swipes to get ready, and here we go. 3-2 pitch coming. Swung on and grounded, and the hold is short. Played by Harding. He's got to hurry. Throw to first base, and he got him just barely. And Geislinger not happy, but it doesn't. He's not complaining to the umpire anyway, but he heads back to the dugout, and he is just nipped at first base on a strong throw by Harding. We have played 4.5. No score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Bottom half of the fifth inning here in Dundas. We are, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to. We played half this game in 59 minutes. Just sailing right along here. Now, of course, having said that, I have jinxed it. So we'll see how this goes. Trey Moore to lead off. He lined out to right field his first time up. 9-1-2 due up here for the Aces in their half of inning number 5. And the pitch. Fastball is up. 1 ball and no strikes. The top of the fifth inning, by the way, for Watkins, the first time either team had been retired in order in the game. Closed stance at the plate. Left foot right up against the front edge of the box. A swing and a miss there by Moore. And it's 1-1. Now ready. And Justin Thompson comes 1-1. And he's on the inside corner with a fastball there. Nice pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thompson 1 strikeout and 1 walk. At 54 pitches through 4 innings. He's put the ball in play and let his fielders take care of their business. 1-2 pitches swung on and fouled back to the net. Count rides at a ball and 2 strikes. Now out of the set, 1-2 pitch swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Trey Moore goes down for the first out of inning number 5. For Red Wings, second strikeout for Thompson. Flips the order, and here's Brody Smith, who has scored the only run of the game. Last inning he walked, stole second, moved to third on a wild pitch, and then scored on Walm's base hit to right field. Grounded to first base his first time up, so he's 0 for 1 with a run scored. First pitch. Off the plate with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Mitch Matter on deck. Comes set. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, and that's lifted foul on the first base side. They get out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Red Wings single run holding up here. St. Patrick has scored 2 more against Urbank, and they lead that game 3-0 now in the 5th inning. Here's a pitch. And that is a 59-foot fastball that goes back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike. 1 gone here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. All ready, and here's the pitch. That is low, and it's 3-1. Smith was the only player to walk for Red Wing. He did it last time, and he's on the verge of doing it this time. 3-1. Swing and a miss late on the fastball, and that runs the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Some good pop there on that pitch. Now Thompson looks in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball is grounded towards second base. Blocked to his right, has it, and throws him out 4-3. Now retires Smith for the second out of the inning. And here is Mitch Matter, who is grounded to short, struck out looking, 0 for 2. Thompson looks in. Here's a 2-1. Well, lollipop of a breaking ball there, and it catches the corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. And there's a fastball inside. 1-1. Both pitchers looking real comfortable at this point. Now the pitch. Matter takes a fastball up. 2 balls and a strike. Walm would be next. Two-one. Swung on, and that is wrapped foul wide of third base, and that will even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Thompson is ready. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Red Wing goes down 1-2-3 for the first time in the 5th inning. And that is now 5 in a row set down by Justin Thompson. 5 innings. It is 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
We go on to the 6th inning, and we got to slide too sometimes when you're a bad boy, don't you? He's having a ton of fun out there. And he gets to play catch on top of it all. You can't beat that. We go to the top half of the 6th inning. Haugen, Kramer, and Berg are due up against Aaron Johnson, who is at 81 pitches through 5 innings. 11, 20, 14, 11, and 15 is count by innings here. And a swing and a miss to Link Haugen there, who is not have an official appearance as yet. He sacrificed his first time up and walked his second time, so nothing in his name in the book. Here's the 0-1. There's a bunt, and it goes foul. Strike 2 to Haugen, and never popular question. Do you bunt with 2 strikes or do you not? We'll discuss the proposed rule changes in the professional ranks to allow for 1 foul bunt with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a fastball high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now ready, here comes the 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. A breaking ball is low and in, and that evens the count at 2-2. 2, 3, and 4 spots due up here for the Clippers in their half. They're only hit a 1-out double by Ashton in the 4th inning. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and that's fouled away on the first base side, so we'll stay at 2-2. Ashton would bat 4th in this inning if anybody gets on base. Their other base runners came by hit batsmen, by a walk, and by an error. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball hangs out. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. I'm sure Johnson would have rather been done by this time. Here's the 3-2 delivery. Swung on, and that's lifted high in the air on the infield. Harding over. And he calls, and the shortstop makes the catch. A couple of steps onto the outfield grass. First out here in the 6th, and here is Kevin Kramer. Fouled out to the right fielder and rolled into a fielder's choice. He is 0 for 2, and the first out recorded here in the 6th inning for Johnson. Meesville and Anoka now in the 5th inning. Still 3-0 Mud Hens in that game. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is down. 1 ball and no strikes. Lefty looks in. Here's his 1-0. Fastball is grounded to third base. Tough hop there. Walm picks it up. Guns it across, though, and he nails Kramer. And a throw across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down on the 6th, and here's Berg. Grounded to short, line to first. He is 0 for 2. Now Berg, left-hander stands in, lefty-lefty matchup. The cleanup hitter. And the pitch starts him with the breaking ball that is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Ashton, with that long double last time he was up, would be next. One-0. Fastball inside, 2-0. At this point now with pitch count over 90 for Aaron Johnson, you start looking for those little things that show tiredness. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Fastball is over. 2 balls and a strike. Start losing command, particularly high in the zone. He hasn't shown a whole lot of susceptibility to that as yet, but he's still going strong. 2-1. There's a good pop on a fastball in the outside corner. It's 2-2. Left-hander ready. He winds up. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And a foul tip at the plate, and the catcher couldn't hold it, so it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Johnson is ready to celebrate his 6th strikeout, but he's going to have to earn it now as count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's the pitch. Hit him, or did it hit the bat? It hit the bat. Well, they called it inside. The catcher made that catch. I thought I heard it hit something. But in any event, it's 3-2. Payoff. Oh. And that's ball 4. A 2-out walk. The last 2 pitches not terribly close. And Johnson having to think here is we're going to get a visit to the mound here, and that's not surprising. The last 2 were not close. It's pitch count now. I have him at 88 is what I have him at now. Now 2-out runner at first base is Berg on a walk, and here's Ashton. Reached on an error and has Watkins only hit a double his last time up. Now Johnson comes set. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball over for a strike. 0-1. Carter Block hoping to get a chance here in the visitors' half of the 6th inning. 0-1. Fastball is over. 2 strikes to count to Ashton as Johnson quickly establishes his command again. Two strikes. Ground ball to the right side. Adam Tegeson is up with it. Throws across to Josh, and that retires Ashton on the side. Here in the 6th inning, they're going to walk and leave a runner. And we play 5.5. 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Last half of the 6th inning, Red Wing leading at 1-0. 3, 4, and 5 are due up against Justin Thompson here as he takes his warm-up tosses. Thompson is at 70 pitches through 5 innings, 44 strikes. Allowed a run and 3 hits. And here's Walm, who's 2 for 2 and has driven in the only run in the game. We'll see if they can figure out a way to get Walm out. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball at a little bit low. 1 ball and no strikes. Dixon Irwin, Adam Tegeson follow here in the home half of the 6th inning. And the pitch. That is off the plate and maybe a little low. 2 balls, no strikes. Now Thompson sets. Here he comes. Swing and a miss. Took something off that, and it's 2 balls and a strike now to the number 3 man for the Aces. And here's a 2-1. That is up high. 3 balls and a strike. Thompson ready now. The pitch. On the corner, 3-2. So Walm with a chance to hack away at a pitch in or near the strike zone. Here's the 3-2. Curveball. Grounded towards third base. That's a fair ball. Carson Geisinger, long throw, and he doesn't get him. As Walm beats it out, and another interesting scoring call coming up here. I think it's a hit, but we'll see what the official scorer has to say. And it is a base hit for Marcus Walm. And here's Dixon Irwin, the catcher, is grounded to the pitcher twice. 4th hit for Red Wing, and that will bring Carson Geislinger onto the grass at third base in anticipation of a bunt. He's showing it. He puts it down, and it's foul. Strike 1 to Irwin. On a tight game like this, base runners at a premium. Moving them is even more important. Showing bunt again. Throw to first. Ooh, and Walm dove back. Still 1 strike the count. Geislinger now a full step in on the grass at third base. 0-1, showing bunt again, and he puts it down, and again it's foul. And it's 2 strikes now to Irwin as the cleanup hitter asked to bunt twice, and he is not able to get the ball down. We'll see if they keep it on. Irwin ready. Thompson ready. 0-2. There goes the runner. The pitch is dropped. Pitch was outside for a ball, and Marcus Walm has stolen a base. 1 ball and 2 strikes as Haugen, the catcher, dropped the ball, making the transfer. And was unable to make a throw to second base, so they don't have to sacrifice, as it turns out. The runner gets there on his own. Now 1-2. 2-2. St. Patrick up 3-0 on Urbank now. That game in the top of the 6th inning. Faribault. Now here's a 2-2 delivery. Curveball swung on and missed, and he struck out Dixon Irwin. And that's the 4th strikeout for Thompson. And here's Adam Tegeson, who's grounded out to second base twice and is 0 for 2. Some insurance sitting out there at second base. They would dearly love a base hit, but Thompson has been stingy. Here's the pitch. Curveball, and that's inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Zach Harding waits his turn. Goes a 1-0. Swung on, and that is line is short, and they make the play, and they're going to double the runner off second base. It's a double play. Adam Tegeson snares the line drive, and he tags Walm, and that retires the side in the 6th inning. 1 hit and nobody left, and we have played 6. It's 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Top half of the 7th inning here in Class C. Red Wing leading Watkins 1-0. Red Wing 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. Watkins no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Jeff Papis with you with the call. Aaron Worm here for all 4 games tomorrow in Dundas. And yours truly will rejoin you for 3 more games on Sunday. Here's Carter Block for Watkins to lead off the 7th, 0 for 2. Line to left, struck out looking. 6, 7, 8 due up here for Watkins in the 7th. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. I have Aaron Johnson at 90 pitches through 6 innings. 57 strikes. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 2-strike hole there for Block. 2 hits in the last playoff game, the first one they played against Piers last week. 2-strike pitch. Swung on and lifted foul, out of play on the first base side. And that keeps the count at 2 strikes. Now he's ready and winds. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck out Block for the 2nd time tonight. Strikeout number 6 for Aaron Johnson. And here is Carson Geislinger, who struck out in the 2nd inning. Bounced to second base in the 4th. He is 0 for 2. Lefty-lefty matchup here. And now the pitch. Fastball is a little bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. Coming. Bender is over. That's a nice pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. There is no activity in the Red Wing bullpen. Not even anybody getting loose. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to first base. Scooped up off the dirt by Josh Tegeson, and he steps on the bag. 3 unassisted. Tyler Geislinger for the 2nd out. Not that he needs to make a pitching change, mind you. It's just oftentimes in a close game you'll see options warming up, but it's not the case for either of these teams, as they got a great pitching duel tonight. Here's Justin Thompson, who's 0 for 2, grounded to second, struck out looking. Now the pitch. Fastball up. 1 ball and no strikes. Landon Neiman would be next here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. Strike one. Three 0 in the sixth. St. Patrick and Burbank going at it. Here's the Wine on the 1-1 delivery. There's a breaking ball that was low. 2-1. Now Thompson looking in again. And here is the 2-1 delivery. That is low and in with a breaking ball. It's 3 balls and a strike. With 2 out here in the top of the 7th. And Red Wing holding a 1-0 lead. And the pitch. Fastball lifted foul on the first base side. And that runs the count full on Thompson. Meesville is leading Anoka 5-0 now in the 6th inning. In Meesville, here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Kind of a half swing. And again, I rely on the late Ben Scully, but he tells the story about late umpire Jocko Conlon saying that there's no such thing as a half swing, there's no such thing as a half strike. Here's a 3-2 pitch, and there's a foul ball lifted out of play on the third base side. So we stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes. I suppose he's right when you stop and think about it. It either is or it ain't. Johnson winds. Here's the 3-2. And he got him looking on the inside corner, and Justin Thompson goes down on strike. 7 for Johnson. And it's stretch time here in Dundas. Our score is 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Bottom half of inning number 7 here in Dundas, Minnesota, Class C. Colonel Jeff Papis with you with the call tonight as Red Wing has a 1-0 lead. Just have their noses in front. It came on an RBI single by Marcus Walm back in the 3rd inning. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Aces. Harding, Tower, and Josh Tegeson are due up. And the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes to Harding, who is 1 for 2. He is the only ace not named Marcus Walm to have a hit tonight. Single to left is last time up and is 1 for 2. 1-0. Swung on, and that's squirted to the left side. Look at the side spin on that ball. Carson Geislinger throws across and gets him, but that was some serious English on that ball, and Harding is retired for the first out in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Tower. Reached on an error, reached on a fielder's choice. 0 for 2. But he's been on base both times. Designated hitter, Teddy Tower. On the pitch. Breaking ball over. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Justin Thompson looks in. Sets, works. Fastball inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Carson Geislinger again on the edge of the grass at third base, right on the cut. In case Tower has any ideas. Here's a 1-1. Swung on, and that is fouled down the first base side. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now he sets 1 and 2. In on the hands. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Thompson sets, and here comes 2-2, and that's low and in. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Thompson looks in for the sign, gets ready. Here's a 3-2, swung on, a slow roller to third base. Carson Geislinger cuts off his shortstop and guns him out. And Tower is retired for the second out here in the 7th inning. And here is Josh Tegeson, who is 0 for 2. Grounded to second base and flew to left in his 2 times up. Leesville 6-0 now over Anoka in the 6th inning. There's a breaking pitch that's over for a strike. Trey Moore would be next for Red Wing. There's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball in the dirt. 2 strikes to Tegeson. Thompson sets, there's a pitch out in front, and he taps it, foul at the plate. 2 strikes. Twins with a 6-run 3rd inning tonight against the San Francisco Giants. Here's a pitch, that's in the dirt, and it is 1 and 2. And that remains the score. The 5th inning. At Target Field tonight. Now the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, grounded foul. Wide of first. And it stays 1 and 2. On the 1-2. Got him looking, and he knew it. Tegeson retired on strikes. Strikeout number 5 for Thompson, and Red Wing goes quietly in the 7th inning. 7 full, 1-0 aces here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
We go to the 8th inning here in Dundas as time starting to become a factor here, or rather outs starting to become a factor here for Watkins. They have 1 hit, but they trail 1-0, so 1 swing of the bat makes it a whole new ball game. And here's Landon Neiman to lead off. He has struck out looking and struck out swinging. Aaron Johnson ready, and here he comes. Fastball is up. 1 ball and no strikes. Johnson at 103 pitches through 7 innings, 68 strikes. He struck out 7, walked 2, and hit 1. And here's the pitch. Outside, 2-0. 9-1-2 due up here. Neiman, Nolan, Geislinger, and Haugen. Here's a 2-0. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike. And we are now starting to get activity in the bullpen. There's a little looper that's going to land for a base hit for Landon Neiman. And that is the first hit since the 4th inning for Watkins. They have the leadoff man here aboard in the 8th inning. Just a little duck snort the opposite way, and it falls for a hit, and Neiman is aboard. Here's Nolan Geislinger, who is 0 for 2, grounded to short twice, and has been hit by a pitch, and we'll see if a bunt is in order here or not. Left-hander ready, and here's the pitch. Bunt shown, throw to first base behind the runner, and he is safe. He got back in. Oh, wow, as Neiman took the back way around. The ball came to Josh Tegeson, and he put a backhanded sweep tag on, and Neiman went around the backside and crawled in safely. The pitch was a strike, and it's 0-1. Johnson ready. Bunt shown. He steps and throws to first base, and the runner back standing up. Now he's ready. Squares again. Bunted down the third base line. It's going to roll foul. And now, with a 2-strike count, we'll see if Geislinger is asked to try again. Outs recorded here by Johnson. The last 6 figure to be the hardest. Now ready. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and that's fouled away. Still 2 strikes. Meesville with 3 more. And they lead Anoka 9-0 in the 7th inning now. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, and he checked the swing, so Geislinger still in there to ball and 2 strikes with the bunt off for the time being, but that doesn't stop Walm from playing even with the bag at third base. Neiman gets his lead from first. And the 1-2. Strike 3 fastball right down the middle, and Geislinger knew it as he heads back to the bench. 8 strikeouts for Johnson, and here's Link Haugen, who is 0 for 1. Sacrifice, walk, and a fly out to Harding in short center field. F6, and it's 1 gone here in the 8th inning. Neiman, the base runner. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt, and a nice stop there by Irwin. 1 ball and no strikes. Kevin Kramer next for the Clippers. Nip and tuck throughout here tonight. Johnson ready. Here comes the 1-0. Strike called in the outside corner, 1-1. Now Haugen, after a brief respite, will stand back in. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch. And that is low and in. 2 balls and a strike. Left-hander ready. Here he comes, 2-1. Swung on, and that is fouled. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. I had, again, Johnson at 103 pitches coming into this inning. Neiman gets his lead from first base, moderate size. Expecting the left-hander on the mound. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss and struck him out. Wow. He ran hogging up the ladder and he couldn't catch up. 9 for Johnson. And here is Kramer. Kramer fouled out to right field, reached on a fielder's choice, grounded to third. He's 0 for 3. 6 of the last 11 outs for Watkins have been strikeouts. He's getting stronger as he goes, it looks like. Here's the first pitch. And that is over for a strike. 0-1. Dan Berg would hit next for the Clippers. Now Kramer digs in. Neiman gets his lead. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, a little bit low. 1-1. And you're at the point now where every pitch for both teams is going to be second guessed by somebody in this crowd. So, may as well get used to it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson sets, and here's his pitch. Swung on and lifted foul and out of play on the first base side. 1-2. So after all this, Johnson struck out the last 2 after giving up the leadoff single. So give him all the credit in the world here for bending his back in the 8th inning. Here in the state tournament game, he's ahead now, 1-2 on Kramer. Here's the pitch. Swung on and rolled foul. Wide of third base. The count will hold at a ball and 2 strikes. How good has Johnson been tonight? His outfielders only had to make 2 putouts the whole night. Out of the 23 outs recorded, here's the 1-2 coming. Swung on and hit high in the air to center field. Going back on it is Smith. Back at the track, and he makes the catch right on the edge of the warning track. I mentioned it was only 2, now it's 3 as the Clippers are turned away in the 8th inning. They get a leadoff hit and leave a runner. 7.5. It's 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Bottom half of the 8th inning here in Dundas, and it'll be 9-1-2 coming up for Red Wing. And we have a pitching change for excuse me, no we don't, Justin Thompson. I was looking at the wrong roster. False alarm. And the first pitch is a strike called to Trey Moore, who is 0 for 2, line to right, struck out. Justin Thompson pitched himself a nice ball game tonight. but he's on the short end of a 1-0 score as his fastball runs in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thompson has struck out 5, walked 1, 101 pitches through 7 innings, 59 strikes. One. Swung on and hit in the air to center field. Kramer started in, now drifts over, and he has it for the first out. 1 gone in the bottom of the 8th. The order flips, and here is Brody Smith. 0 for 2, but has scored the only run of this game back in the 3rd inning. Grounded to first base, walked, stole second, moved up on a wild pitch, and scored on Walm's hit in the 3rd, and then bounced out to second base in the 5th. 0 for 2 with a run scored. And the pitch. Strike called to Smith. Carson Geislinger again, right on the edge of the grass at third base. In case the leadoff man tries to bunt his way aboard here. There's the 0-1. Breaking ball hangs high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mitch Matter is next. On the pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. A ball and 2 strikes now to Brody Smith. Burbank has scored against St. Patrick, and they lead cut to 3-1 in the 7th. Here's the 1-2 pitch, swung on and grounded hard on 1 hop to second base. Block. Throws him out, and that's the second out. And here's Matter, who's 0 for 3, struck out twice and grounded to short. Thompson looks in. And the first pitch. Swung on, and that's hit high in the air towards the gap. Long run for Kramer. And he leaps for it, and he makes the catch as he fell down just shy of the track. That's a terrific play by Kramer. Didn't know if he was going to get to it, but Matter gave it a ride. And Kramer hauls it in. 1-2-3-0 across. We go to the 9th. It's 1-0 Red Wing here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
On to the 9th, and the Watkins Clippers, 1 more shot. They trail 1-0. Jeff Pappas with you with a call here tonight on the Neighborhood Sports Network. A run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Aces. No runs, 2 hits, and an error for Watkins. And if Aaron Johnson is going to throw a complete game shutout, he's going to have to earn it. He faces the 4, 5, and 6 part of the Watkins order. The heart of the order, Dan Berg, will lead off. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Lefty-lefty matchup. I have him at 122 pitches and 81 strikes through 8 innings of work. Here's the first pitch of the 9th. Fastball is on the corner for strike 1. Infielders at the corners, Walm and Josh Tegeson, are over a step towards the lines here as they try to guard against an extra base knock. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball swung on and hit in the air to left field. Matter coming over towards the line, reaches up and makes the catch. That's the first out. Berg is retired. And here is Brendan Ashton, who has a double. One of the two hits tonight, reached on an error and grounded to second base. He is 1 for 3. You got to look at him, a right-handed batter. First pitch. Fastball splits the plate for strike one. Block is on deck. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, 2 strikes. As Aaron Johnson dialed in now, 9 strikeouts on the night. And he's ahead 0-2 on Ashton, and here is the 0-2 delivery. Swung on and hit high in the air to center field, but Smith has it measured. A few steps to his right, reaches up and makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, here's Block. Block is 0 for 3, line to left, struck out looking, struck out swinging. And he is the last chance here for Watkins in the 9th inning. What a pitcher's battle we've seen here tonight. Here's the first pitch. And it is off the plate, 1 ball and no strikes. Now he winds, and here comes the 1-0. That is off the plate. It's 2-0. Now looking in. Lefty has the sign. Here comes a 2-0 delivery. It's a fastball, and it's on the inside corner for strike one. 2-1. Carson Geislinger would be next. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Bender is swung on and missed for strike 2. I will see some of the Red Wing fans stand here as the last strike approaches. And a 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Aaron Johnson, the man of the hour. Or to be more accurate, the man of the hour and a half or so that it took to play this game tonight. The last pitch of the night, his 10th strikeout. And the game is over. Just a phenomenal pitching game tonight, performance from both of these pitchers. And the final score is Red Wing 1 and Watkins nothing. We're adding up the totals here. For Red Wing, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, they left 4. For Watkins, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, they left 6. The winning pitcher is Aaron Johnson for Red Wing. Went the distance, allowed 2 hits, struck out 10, walked 2, and hit the first batter he faced. 132 pitches tonight and 89 strikes. Justin Thompson takes the very tough loss for Watkins tonight. He goes 8 innings, also pitches a complete game. He allows 4 hits and 1 earned run. He struck out 5 and walked 1. He threw 109 pitches and 65 strikes. So a terrific end to this game tonight, and Red Wing is on for the next round. As I look for the bracket, I can't find it, but it's a terrific ball game here tonight. The time of tonight's game, 1 hour and 51 minutes. That's a terrific ball game and a great pitcher's duel. No question about that. The winner of this game, this was Red Wing, will go on to play next Saturday, September the 3rd in Faribault, and they will play either the Loretto Larks or the Bird Island Bullfrogs. That's a game I get to call coming up on Sunday here in Dundas. But again, the final score is Red Wing 1, Watkins nothing. Tremendous ball game here tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Jeff Papersing. Thanks for spending the night with us. This is the Minnesota State Class C Baseball Tournament on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Good night.
Baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage of this great Minnesota tradition is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. Xfinity, a better way to watch. Think Bank, meet your money. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Get tickets for Town Ball Night at Target Field on September 10th. Live coverage throughout the Town Ball tourney can be seen right here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. That's NSPN.TV. Welcome to the neighborhood.